Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
If you piss on my shoes and tell me it's raining, at least give me a 7-day forecast. Are you going to take a dump on my loafers before the weekend? Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang. Thank you so much to Side of McGee for that wonderful catchphrase submission. And it is indisputable. We are in the throes of Augie Doggy. Boy, I don't know why one would dispute it. I think that's a crazy position to take, but we're here. I believe it is the second Monday of Augie Doggy at this point, and boy, that I'm not going to say how deep we are because I know that can be off-putting if you're listening to the show. The very first thing I say is some sort of penis reference, so I'm not going to say exactly how deep we are into Augie Doggy, but we're about like halfway up the shaft.
Right. Yeah.
That's the old Trump thing. I'm not going to say this, but then I say it.
But 2 knuckles.
2 knuckles deep.
Yeah.
I like this. Maybe we'll go how many knuckles deep, and if there's ever a 5th Monday in a month, we'll say pinky deep.
Sure.
Although I don't know, pinky knuckle deep.
We'll say what is it? What do you call it? The shocker deep.
Shocker deep. Well, isn't the shocker just 2 knuckles deep, but then you have not to be crass, but one of the
it's pink and it's something about pink and stink.
Right? Yeah, you don't know. You're a family man.
I'm a family man. Yes.
Why would you know something like this?
I am an amateur gynecologist, though.
You really?
Yes.
Do you get paid for this? Your services?
No, it's the amateur part is that I don't get paid.
Wait, I'm
not very good at it.
Really? What's your sort of go-to move when you're in there?
Birthing babies that don't want to get birthed.
Really? So you're pulling them out?
Oh, I sure am. I sure am.
We'll introduce you in a second.
Okay. I'm Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil. Scott Aukerman here, your host for another edition, and we are certainly over. We're in a new hundo, definitely, and it is my pleasure to welcome our guest of honor. How does that make you feel that you're our guest of honor?
It's nice. The throne is good. The robe's a little hot. The crown's too small.
A lot of complaints coming out of you for a guest of honor.
But listen, I never turn down a free pedicure. And Tran is doing a wonderful job. Thank you, Tran.
Tran, by the way, the military is...
No, Tran is Vietnamese.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Oh, okay. I was very confused about that.
No. Tran is Vietnamese.
Okay,
I mean, she works for you.
He works for me. What do you say?
Oh, I'm sorry, Tran.
Okay, this is where the confusion is. I want to welcome our guest of honor. He has long been a friend of this show, been on many, many episodes.
Mm-hmm. And it's been strained at times, the friendship.
It really has. I've asked you for far too many favors and not reciprocated at all.
Not at all.
What have I done for you? Really, when you look at it, it's really been a one-sided relationship. You've been on the podcast. You've been on my TV show. I've done nothing for you.
That's not true.
I directed a Between Two Ferns episode you were in.
Yes, I was in it, but no, but you're a friend. Listen, I'm really needy. I mean, honestly, I'm one of the most visibly codependent show business professionals on television. My whole role is just to prop someone else up.
And I want to talk about this, Andy, because, by the way, Andy Richter is here. Welcome to the show.
That's who I am, in case you didn't know.
Yes.
Thank you.
I want to talk to you about this.
Probably a lot of people thought, is that Judge Judy?
One of the richest women in show business, if that kind of thing matters to you, and I know it does.
I wouldn't be surprised, because she has full ownership of...
But you know what's weird about that Judge Judy show, and not to get too sidetracked on her, but the theme song that they use is like the William Tell Overture or something?
Oh, no, I honestly haven't seen Judge Judy in years. Yeah,
okay. They use classical music so they don't have to pay like a musician to actually write a theme song. That's how cheap that show is.
Beautiful. Well, they spend so much on that Klieg light that's underneath the table. Underneath her. That's the thing that's still, I mean, I don't really see it very often, but when I do see clips, because a lot of times, actually because I follow RuPaul on Twitter, and RuPaul sometimes will tweet because RuPaul's two favorite shows are Judge Judy and Murder, She Wrote, which is one of the reasons I love RuPaul so much. But he's really obsessed with Judge Judy, and whenever I see a clip, and it's usually through him posting it, the light that comes up under that woman is just. There must be 4 men under there with a spotlight just shining on her jowls.
What is that about? Is that about the chin?
It's an aging thing. It's an aging thing. It's just it's anti-waddle lighting. Yeah. Which I also noticed. The only time that I ever saw the Rolling Stones in concert was in Madison Square Garden, and they did this. The tickets were at the time.
Was this 1967?
No. This was in the late 90s, I believe. But the tickets were like $400 or $500 a piece. And we bought 4 of them, and we still were
sitting in 2 seats. You just wanted to see it.
No. We took some friends, but They did the show on the main stage, and then they walked out on a catwalk to a little ancillary stage and played 3 songs, and that was we were very close to that stage. So our tickets were pricey because we were getting 3 tickets that were very close. But when they came out to that stage, they hit these lights. It was like a ring light from a dental camera, like from when they take, forensic shots of someone's mouth, all just blasting underneath Mick Jagger's neck.
Interesting.
So you could tell that he was staying in that light as he walked around singing, and I think it's just like a vanity kind of protecting that waddle. Well, whereas I prefer to just leave this huge flesh bunting exposed so everyone can see that I love carbohydrates.
You came to show business with it, so it's not like there's a massive change.
It was a pre-existing goiter.
That's what Mick Jagger is trying to fight, is the change that age.
Yes, he's right. He's trying to deny it.
I tell you, Jimmy Pardo and I went to an 80s concert the other night.
Like a package?
Like an all package,
I love those.
And I left just really bummed out about the neck.
Yeah.
Just like, why is there anything preventative that can be done about it?
Surgery.
I guess, but
surgery.
It's such a bummer.
It's really a bummer. I went, I get over the years, I've had such a nice view of the plastic surgery of people because of where I sit.
Right.
And on the Conan O'Brien show, in case you were wondering, it's not Judge Judy.
I didn't complete your intro. You're from the Conan O'Brien show.
I am from the Conan O'Brien show. And a lot of other lousy things. I mean, not that the Conan O'Brien show is lousy, but most of the other things I've done are
Andy Barker
lousy.
PI, which is on Amazon.
No, that's excellent.
That's excellent, but it's on Amazon. I wanted
it is on. Oh, is it?
Yeah, because I was searching your name on Amazon recently because I was trying to. Long story.
Trying to come.
I was trying to come. I couldn't quite get there. Andy Barker PI is up there.
Yeah.
Bingo. I know I'm in for a night of it.
But one time I had always heard that Kenny Rogers' plastic surgery had resulted in the phenomenon that he had to shave behind his ears.
Ooh.
In the space behind his ears. And, where that it's normally, it's and he
normally it's hairless or at least a little
hairless
fuzz.
real estate, yeah. And
that's prime real estate, by the way.
And he came on the Conan O'Brien show, and he has to shave behind his ears.
Did you see him shaving, or you just saw stubble,
or
you saw a full
like the kind of stubble that one sees on a chin, directly behind the ears?
Okay, and that
really bizarre,
right? And that's because they're taking the neck.
Because they make an incision. They cut out a portion of flesh, and then they pull.
And he's acting it out, by the way. That's why he's not directly on mic.
And then they pull. It's like a dart in dressmaking. They just, you lose some fabric.
Oh, I see now. It's like a dart in dressmaking.
It's like a dart in dressmaking. I always have to speak his language, folks.
Well, I'm glad you brought the Conan O'Brien show up, because this is what I wanted to ask. I was thinking about this last night. You're always referred to as the co-host. But that would imply that if you're the cooperative host, that would imply that Conan is the co-host as well. Why,
No, I know.
What, you know what I mean? So why aren't you
because-
guys switching places?
It's because people think that somehow sidekick is an offensive word. Or
I was
that
never
somehow-
allowed to call any of my co-hosts a sidekick.
Really?
In the language.
By whom?
By their people.
Wow.
But in the language of like none of them. I wouldn't say that was them personally,
Right.
but
See, you need to hire someone like me who has such a lousy, shitty self-image that you'll you call me whatever you want. You can, call me, jizz sock. And my jizz sock. Let's hear it for my jizz sock.
Let's hear it for my
over
jizz
here.
sock.
No, I don't care. I don't care.
It
doesn't. Ed McMahon was Johnny Carson's sidekick.
Yes. And he had a great career.
Yeah, he had a great career. I mean, I still feel like and it's nothing against Ed McMahon or his memory, but I feel like I have some more versatility than Ed McMahon did.
A little bit against Ed McMahon and his memory.
Yeah. Well, you know what? He's dead. Let him come at me. No, but I started out thinking, I don't want to be Ed McMahon. And my role was never one of just kind of – it was funny because in the early days there would be people, especially kind of older showbiz people, like Larry King. When Larry King first would come on the show, he was used to the dynamic of there's the main guy, there's the band leader, and then there's, like Tubby over here that we pick on.
Right.
So he would do that, and it just nobody was really on that same page.
Right, yeah.
And so he tried it the first couple times, and I actually really like Larry King a lot.
Right.
And he's really a fascinating,
but he was
nice man. But he was just
used to the Carson dynamic,
yes,
and so
that was
when
the
he's on a
dynamic,
show, he started playing into it.
And there were some older comedian types that we used to get on in the early days that would kind of go to that thing. And the audience, being younger and not really being schooled in that, would be sort of like, hey, hands off him. What are you doing?
Would they really shout out in the middle of the show?
Well, they wouldn't shout out, but
hey,
they would definitely if somebody would like take a swipe at me,
they would freeze them out.
That they would seemed sort of unfair or arbitrary.
Right.
They ooh.
Right.
No.
Because you're their TV friend.
Right.
You're due some respect.
Yeah, and I'm a fucking genius.
Yeah, exactly.
God damn it.
That's why I'm saying it should be you behind that desk.
Oh, listen, I would take it just for the flatteringness of hiding all of the problem areas.
Right.
That's what's
the
nice
real
about
problem.
a desk.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you've got him and me, and whose fucking crotch are you going to look at for 60 minutes? Mine. There's so many, I've seen so many photos of me at things that, Q&As at the Museum of Broadcasting or whatever, or moderating a panel or something. And especially if it's on stage sitting on stools, I look and it's like, well, it's Andy Richter and his balls and belly. It's just like
his true B&B.
Yeah. It's just like, big sphere and little sphere on display for all to see. And I would love to hide behind a desk.
It is a good question. Why not? Why doesn't everyone get a desk?
I don't know.
You get a desk?
They do on the Daily Show.
Yeah.
That people come on and they're treated like sort of a correspondent, or they used to. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, none of us on Bang Bang had desks.
Yeah.
But I think if you're going to have one desk, have them all. It's like when you go to a bathroom, a public restroom, and they have an automatic toilet and they have an automatic water fountain, and then you put your hand under the soap and you wait there for like 3 minutes.
Right.
And you go, I have to push a thing? Everything else has been automated.
Right.
No, make everything automated or nothing.
Right.
Give everyone a desk or no one a desk.
You have like the patience of the Buddha. If you're standing there for 3 minutes.
3 minutes is actually an underestimation, by the way. I'm not that bright.
Dust starts to form on you. No, I agree. I think the couch setup. I like the Charlie Rose. I like the kind of sitting at it.
Is that a sexual position? Did we
I like
change
the Charlie
subjects?
Rose. That's right. Speaking of waddles, that's where the woman grabs onto the waddle. No, I would.
Yeah.
That kind of camouflage.
Let's hide
would be
everything.
lovely. Yeah,
You know what I
why
mean?
not?
In fact, let's give everyone desks that are chin high.
Right, just holes that your head pops through.
Let's have everyone be in those like vacation picture
Right.
panoramas where you just pop your head
Yep.
through a circle in a flat.
And somebody's like a cowboy, and
Yeah, exactly.
somebody's a horse.
That's the show I would watch. Let's get you on that.
All right. Let's get to work.
Andy, you were just at Comic-Con.
Yes.
And you guys did a week of shows there.
We did 4 shows.
And there's nothing really more to say about that.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm certainly fine with it.
What do you think of Comic-Con when you go down there? I mean,
I'm not really a fan of Comic-Con because, and I should probably just not say this at all.
but what the fuck?
I've already said it, haven't
Yeah.
I? No, it's just too crowded. It's too
Comic-Con would
it's
be
not
better
for me, though.
Honestly,
It's not
Comic-Con,
for
how many
me.
people do you think go to Comic-Con? Probably 70,000 or something
I
like
think
that.
it's more than that.
Is
I
it
think
more?
it's hundreds of
170,000?
thousands of people.
Okay, Comic-Con would be good if it was like 500 people.
Yeah.
And all the same stuff.
Yes.
You went to all the shows
Yep.
and, it was just 500 people did everything. It was the same 500 people, and it cost, how it costs like 100 or I don't even know how much it costs to get in now, but like I would pay like it cost, 25 grand a head.
Yeah.
I would do that. And the 500
Wow.
people do everything.
And I think that the fact that it's supposedly a celebration of nerd culture when it is the biggest promotional juggernaut of entertainment, how can you feel like it's some sort of protected space for the delicate flowers that enjoy some kind of alternative culture? It's not. It's the biggest thing in the world.
Sure, it is in terms of the things that they're advertising now. But I will say that I do enjoy going and seeing all of the people dressed up, and there's not a lot of judgment.
Yeah.
People can go and be their true selves and enjoy themselves, and they're excited to see other people and the creativity that they have.
That's right.
There's a lot of
now
good
I
stuff.
feel
there.
bad.
Yeah,
I'm a bad person.
fucking idiot.
Judgmental and stuff.
Judgmental. Hey, wait a minute. There's a show. Instead of Judge Judy, Judgmental.
Judgmental.
And it's like a judge deciding whether someone should be institutionalized or not.
Wait, I thought that the judge was crazy.
That too.
Yeah.
We'll throw
Yeah.
everything in this.
You're sentenced to carry 12 live geese around,
Let's make that your show. I got
Okay.
a lot of show ideas for
All
you.
right,
I gotta
good.
get you off this Conan show.
Let's go.
I'm gonna wean you off it. You're gonna do 3 days a week for a while, then 2 days.
All right.
Then you're just gonna show up on a Sunday once.
Judgmental.
Judgmental. Now we're gonna have to make you crazy, so I'm
Right,
gonna have
right.
to give you a lobotomy.
Right. Look out. He will fling his feces at you. That's how crazy he is.
I like how when you fling your poop, we dress it up and call it feces.
Sure.
That's the only time we ever call it feces. It's
Yeah,
not like,
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
I left some feces in the toilet. It's like
well-
it's really only a flinging word.
Yes, it is. Or if you're a doctor, if you're a medical professional like I am.
I guess if you're a CSI and you're like, oh,
Right.
I took some
Fecal
DNA
matter.
off the fecal matter or the
Right,
feces,
right.
but really we don't use that word as often as we should.
And it doesn't have the zing either. Like
Yeah.
you piece of feces.
Feces.
Yeah, you feces. Write that down. That's
Is that a
another
shirt?
show? That's another show.
Okay, that's another show. And
I
what
don't
is
know-
that show?
I'm not sure.
That's like a candy factory,
I'm
like
not
an
sure.
I Love Lucy
It's
kind of thing? Where
It's part of Pornhub's new subscription service.
YouTube Red. YouTube Feces Pieces.
YouTube very red.
Very. What do you got on the horizon? Take me through the months. Obviously, and it's indisputable, we're in the throes of Augie Doggy.
Oh, so deep into Augie Doggy.
But what do you have going the rest of the year? Give the fans, hype something up.
Oh, man.
What do you have? You have a game show appearance. You have a secret project in the works.
No, I mean, I'm constantly pitching. I'm pitching right now. I've been texting during this entire conversation. That's why it made no sense. Well, as I mentioned before, we will be getting some new kitchen stools.
Okay, you mentioned that off air.
I did.
I'm
We
very
mentioned that
excited
before the
about
show
that.
started.
Have you gotten the pictures, by the way, from your wife? And by the way, your wife Sarah,
yes,
a wonderful host on this very network.
Yes, I have. They look to be sort of bistro. Counter height stools, those kind of rattan weave.
The red and white ones would make me feel as if I'm at a carnival or something.
Oh, not me. To me, it would be like a trip to Paris every day as I rest my ass on them.
What can you tell me? What have you not put your ass on in your house? Is there anything that your ass has not touched?
My
surface?
My children's faces.
Really? You've never?
Never. I draw the line there.
Now, you've hovered above them perhaps 1 inch above
That is true. I wish I could say the same about our poor dogs who frequently, when I lay on the couch, will just snuggle up right against my ass.
It happens.
And then you can fart as much as you want on our dogs. They do not
love
care.
it. They love it.
Everyone in our house has farted on our dogs, and
they're in
the
business of ass smells. They love it. That's like getting the daily paper.
Oh yeah, they're getting to know you better.
Honestly, it's like waking up and turning on the internet and going, "What happened?"
Precisely. It's like you shared something. They're like, "You never shared that with me."
Honestly,
before.
I heard that dogs they go around, they smell other dogs' buttholes, and they learn about the dog that way. They learn about where the dog's been and all that. It's like buttholes are USA Today for dogs.
Right.
It's like all the news
only
that's
we could
fit
be
to
more
print.
like them. If only.
Well, I was wondering about this. Dogs, they have great smell.
Yes.
They have great hearing.
Yes.
I don't know if they taste better than us too.
Right.
But they smell better than us. They can hear better than us.
I mean, they will literally eat shit, so their taste buds can't be that good.
But maybe they're
unless it's
smelling
just their
something that we're not
preference.
smelling.
Right.
Like, hey,
something delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and eyes, probably they don't see as well as us.
No,
but,
they
but
don't.
Smelling and hearing. Why haven't we been able to genetically modify human beings to have that good of smell and that good of hearing?
Here's what I have to say about this.
Okay.
I don't know.
Why am I asking you?
I don't know.
It's because you're Dr. Phil.
Oh.
And you're judgmental.
I am judgmental.
Rule on this, please, Judge.
Judgmental. You're guilty of looking good. He's also creepy.
Okay, so he's also sexually harassing
he sexually harasses
the bailiff, everybody?
Everything. Mm-hmm. His own gavel.
That's not hard to do.
Yeah. You can bang me anytime.
Honestly,
gavel.
gavels are the most phallic of tools.
Judge implements?
Yes. Everything that the judge has. The judge has a lot of books. Mm-hmm. You always see all of those law books.
Yeah.
How often does a judge ever look up anything in those law books? Now the computers exist.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, he probably has someone else do it.
Well, but you know what I mean? It's like, but you can't do a thing in you can't make a set you can't show a judge's office in any kind of television production without all those books. But how often are the books there anymore, realistically?
I will again say I don't know.
Okay.
I do not know.
I'm sorry, Andy. I'm throwing a lot at you.
You really are.
I'm
feeling very almost attacked, which is my sweet spot. So I'm very much at home. It's like Thanksgiving.
Well, speaking of sweet spots, we need to go to a sweet spot, which is what I call a break.
Oh.
We're just going to revel in it for a little while. We're going to take about a couple of minutes, and we're just going to have fun during this.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, and you can look at the pictures that your wife has sent, give her opinions on them.
Sure, okay.
We can, all look at them and give our opinions. We can post them on the internet if you want, and you can get opinions. I'm sure it'll be after she's already bought whatever, but if she wants to have regret and there's probably a 14-day return policy. So if the internet,
I'm sure there is.
If the internet were to say, "Hey, we don't like these chairs," she might be publicly shamed and she might return them.
All right. Well, I just hope nobody rushes over to Maison Midi.
Is that where she shops?
On La Brea and snatches up the cream bistro counter height stools, because apparently those are the ones that are the favorite right now.
Okay, I like the cream. I like the cream better than the red and white. Get on top.
Yep.
All right, we need to take a cream ourselves, a.k.a. a break. And when we return, we're going to have more from Andy Richter. And this is exciting. We're going to have someone from another country, and we're going to have an educator coming up. So,
very nice.
Yeah, so we'll have. This is, by the way, the show where we talk to interesting people. That's our new catchphrase. I want you to weigh in on it.
Okay, that's
what
good.
What do you think? The show where we talk to interesting people.
You know what I like?
You would listen to
it's
that,
like,
right?
No, it promises interestingness, but it's kind of a boring phrase. So it's sort of
boring.
There's a tension to it.
I think it's exciting. If I were to hear that, I'd be like, interesting people. Let me listen to this.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's great. You're crazy.
Right.
All right, let's go to a break. When we come back, we'll have more from Andy Richter, more Comedy Bang Bang after this. Food. We all eat it. 3 times a day, sometimes. Sometimes even more, sometimes less. You've heard of 4th meal? Hey, what about 5th meal? What about 6th meal? What if, some people eat every hour on the hour? Look, we all like to eat is the point of what I'm trying to say. That's it. Goodbye. No, of course there's more. I'm going to talk about something. I'm going to talk about a product. And of course, it is one of our old friends here on the show. They're back, and they are thriving. That's right. Blue Apron, the #1 fresh ingredient and recipe delivery service in the country. That is right. All 50 states. It is #1, baby. #1. Blue Apron, glad to have you back. Let's talk about Blue Apron for a second. For less than $10 a meal, which I'm presuming is approximately $9.99 a meal, maybe less, who knows? They won't say. That's the thing about Blue Apron. They will not say how much less, but they want you to know it's less than $10 a meal. But $10 a meal is pretty good, to be quite frank. If you're going out to fancy restaurants, you're going to pay, the restaurants I go to, you're paying thousands of dollars a meal, but of course getting the finest wines. But for less than $10 a meal, Blue Apron is. And they deliver seasonal recipes along with pre-portioned ingredients right to your door. They deliver it to your door, folks. They don't say, hey, come pick it up in town. You don't have to make a 3-day trip to town like they did during the Little House on the Prairie days. No, they deliver it right to your door. They delivered it to my door. They even delivered it to my door. And it's great. Kulop and I, we had so much fun making these meals together. It forced us to be in the same room for not that long of a time, but we then ate it together. About an hour that we were in the same vicinity, in the same room in the house. It was great. Blue Apron, they're completely flexible. You can customize your recipes each week. Choose a delivery option that fits your needs. Maybe you're not there to get it every day. Maybe you want it every few days or something. They'll work that all out with you. And Blue Apron's freshness guarantee promises that every ingredient arrives ready to cook, or they will make it right. They will make it right. Let's run through some of the meals available in the throes of Augie Doggy. Let's see. We got basil pesto chicken with summer vegetable panzanella. Making my mouth water. Sautéed shrimp and green beans with globe tomato, spinach, and orzo pasta. Oh boy. Whole grain pasta and summer vegetables with heirloom tomato caprese salad. Miso butter salmon and lo mein noodles with cucumber and charmed tomatoes. And let's not forget the meatball pizza with fresh mozzarella cheese and charmed tomatoes. Got a bunch of charmed tomatoes this month, Blue Apron. All right. Well, great. Hey, check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals free with free shipping by going to blueapron.com/CBB. You're going to love how good it feels and tastes to create incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron. So don't wait. That is blueapron.com/CBB. Blue Apron, a better way to cook. Comedy Bang Bang, we're back here with Andy Richter, and do we have any news on the kitchen stools you've selected? It seems to be you've selected a favorite.
Yes, we were looking. They're sort of they're that those bistro kind of stools that are, they're like a
ooh la la.
They have a very, very much an ooh la la factor.
Okay, good.
Very high on the ooh la la.
You've
factor.
been to Paris,
but
haven't you?
They're like that kind of woven. sort of, it looks like it's wicker or rattan, but it's actually kind of like a colored plastic that you see in your bistros, in your cafes.
Why not spring for the actual wicker or rattan?
Because they're not that functional, and they break easily, and they're harder to clean. They hold stains, whereas these, you can mess these up and you can just hose them down.
Yeah. You hosing down a lot in your house these days?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You have children?
We have children. We're.
You have an aforementioned dog who loves...
but the whole family. We're all shit enthusiasts. So
you're all just flinging fees.
We're all always just. We call it fleek fee.
Fling fee.
We fleek fee.
Fling fee.
No. It's they're red and blue and cream, and we're thinking the cream would probably be the best.
Okay, good. Well, keep us updated on this. We need to get to our next guest. Yes. At any time, break in and say, breaking news. That's how we'll know we're...
All right, I will.
Okay, great. We do need to talk to our next guest, and I want you to be involved in this, as involved as you are in texting your wife. So I'm going to ask you to double fist this.
I cannot make any promises.
Okay. This is exciting. I don't know that much about her, but her name is Tina Danish. Hello, Tina.
Hello, how are you? Thank you so much.
You're welcome for having you on the show, I presume? Or?
Yes, but also just like you have good vibes, and that's fun, and I appreciate it. Because even when I'm not around you, I know you're putting good in the world.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's very nice to meet you. This is Andy Richter from television.
I'm not familiar, but okay.
And really?
That's okay.
Your vibe feels medium, and maybe it will be better as time goes.
I am a medium.
Yeah.
Size-wise?
No, psychically.
Yes,
that's right.
I want to hear more about this.
Much of what I say is actually a dead person.
Whoa.
Speaking through you?
Yeah,
You are
speaking
a
through me.
Oh my gosh, does
That
that
explains a lot, honestly.
does that inconvenience your daily life?
No, it's fine because I basically everything cruel and hurtful that I say I can always put off on someone who's a moldering in the ground.
Yeah.
Wow,
Not
that's
my
a
fault.
fun
Is it someone who's been long gone?
It's basically it's like a phone booth.
It's not Ed McMahon, is it?
No, it's any daddy that just wants to make contact.
Oh,
Is that
really?
what they call
Pop
them?
in.
Daddy?
Daddy, that's what I call them.
Oh,
yeah.
that's such fun death term. I love making death like more fun.
It
We're
is,
also
it
like,
is.
oh, someone died.
scared.
Sad. No.
No, it's fun.
It's crazy. We're all ghosts now, is what I think of.
Yeah, how many ghosts? I mean, if everyone turned into a ghost,
It's got to be overpopulated.
the Earth would be riddled with ghosts.
I mean, but that's
every single
why-
person who's ever lived.
I bet there's ghosts on Pluto and Venus and all the
Sure.
other places.
Ghosts are like relocating to other planets.
I mean, would they have to? Yes.
I guess if you're a ghost, you can breathe anywhere. Or although maybe that's not
Space
true.
air. You could breathe the
Space
space
air.
air.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
maybe, I don't know.
No, heaven does get crowded, and what they do is that a lot of they kill a lot of the souls in heaven, and then they go to another heaven.
They kill you the soul. You can die again.
You
after
can
you're
die
dead.
again.
You have
It's
to be
less
on your best
painful.
behavior
It's less
in heaven.
painful, but you can die again. You go to another heaven.
Like a super heaven.
A super heaven is just a little warmer.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And it's like a sequel to Heaven.
It's like a sequel.
It's like Heaven 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Return
plans
of
to
the
make there's
heaven.
plans to make a Heaven 3, but
But
they're
the
having
studios, they're
studios.
being all like crazy about the direction. They want to do a
yeah.
female reboot. It's like, come on, heaven is just heaven.
You get it.
Yeah, I would love it if they would reboot Heaven and just like toss out all the stuff that doesn't work anymore, like
Sure.
the eating pork and all that kind of
Sure.
stuff.
Right,
Just
right,
like
right.
do a Heaven
Yeah.
reboot.
Right.
In
A
heaven-
sin-free heaven.
In heaven, all the breakfast is pork, and it's like, whoa, too decadent.
Yeah.
Well, Tina,
Anyway, hi.
hi. It's so nice to meet you.
Thank you.
I don't know that much about you. In fact, all I really know is your name.
Yes, my name is Tina, and I'm here actually to be applying to be part of the Guinness Book of World Records.
Oh,
because
you're here in Los Angeles for that
yes,
purpose. Oh, okay.
people tell me it happens in America, and I happen to have the good fortune of finding the biggest grape, at least from my knowledge. Like, I want to bring my grape and be like, can this go in the book? And so I took a little pilgrimage here, and I'm going to the Guinness offices to be like, is this the biggest? Because there's all sorts of processing,
Right.
special judges and such, but would like to make a name for myself. And this grape, it appeared in my backyard. And I was like, maybe this is it.
Okay.
This gives me my purpose.
Well, let's get some stats on this grape then. How big are we talking?
It is pretty big. The diameter is 2 feet 3 inches.
The diameter is 2 feet 3 inches.
Yes.
Wow, that is a big one.
And pi r squared, it gives you the area.
Right. We all know that.
Yes, I was just I was just showing off my math knowledge. Sorry, I'm a bit of a math bragger.
You don't have to apologize for that.
But anyway, that's the diameter, and it weighs about. Oh my goodness, what was last we checked? It was like.
Is it changing weight? Is it fluctuating?
It does fluctuate with the winds. You know?
With the winds?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So sometimes it's sort of more. You know, when you go into the bath and your hands get all withered.
Yes.
You know, it seems like the change in like temperature, humidity, winds, it makes it like
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I was going to say, Tina, you have perhaps what is unverified at this point, the world's biggest grape, but at some point you may have the world's biggest raisin as well.
I didn't really put that together till this moment.
Holding 2 world's records.
Oh my gosh, I can fully just, because let's be honest, this is all I'm seeking.
Let's be honest. Can we agree to be honest, Andy, by the way?
I can.
Because I feel like I'm looking at liars, and I need you to be honest.
Okay, no,
Yes.
let's cast all of that aside.
But frankly, I could agree to be honest all I want, but if I'm truly a liar, you would really have no way of knowing.
That is
true.
the truth, and what with you being full of daddies or whatever, it's a big old mess.
That's right. It certainly is a mess.
But so I guess what I mean to be honest about is that this grape and raisin thing is like, I want to make a mark on this world. I want to have a legacy. And it just felt like I was leading a very humdrum, normal, everyday life. And but if I am the woman who is known as having the biggest grape, that's something. Like when I die, maybe that goes on my tombstone, you know? Aren't we all wanting to know that when we die, we will live on in a way?
Can I ask you a couple of questions, though, about this record? First of all, I'm not sure why you had to come here to Los Angeles. It is a world record. So one presumes that they would
have locations in the other parts of the world.
Yeah, exactly. It could be like going to post offices or something.
Where I'm feeling stupid.
Oh, but I don't mean to do that at all. I'm just merely trying to logically suss this out.
Yeah.
This is the big time.
Okay.
When it comes to large things, this is like
America
you're from Denmark.
America is always getting the records for the biggest stuff.
Sure. So why not come here?
Yeah.
Right.
No, but I will say maybe it was silly. That I did not go to another, a closer place.
Sure.
Right. How did it travel? How did the did you pack it in your carry-on?
I bought 2 plane tickets.
Oh wow!
I
Bono's
strapped
hat.
it in. Yes. Actually, I'm not familiar with this, but I can pick up on what you're saying.
Oh, Bono, the lead singer of U2, he bought a plane ticket for his hat.
Yeah. That doesn't add up with my estimation of Bono's character. That seems very
Well, he also they have
pretentious
the Vertigo plane. So why does he need to buy plane tickets at all?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why is he traveling commercial?
Yeah, I don't.
Maybe he just sent his hat commercial.
That could be it.
His hat and his shoes or something.
Also, isn't his sunglasses more central to his look?
To the whole Bono look?
I would think if anyone is,
Yeah.
if anything, he's going to.
He's just going to put those down.
Yeah,
and he's not a very large person either.
Right? Yeah, he looks.
Yeah, it seems like he could stuff his hat of next to him.
Have we not all always thought of him as hot Robin Williams? That when I see him, I go, "Ooh, Robin Williams got a makeover." Slicked his hair back and maybe lost 20 pounds.
Yeah, the hotness I can't speak to, and that's not because I'm so overtly heterosexual. It's just because he's not my type. If I was going to go for a fella, it wouldn't be him.
Me neither.
I would maybe sell Bono as a less hairy and a live Robin Williams.
But also, Bono has more of a sexual energy than Robin Williams,
I don't know. Did you ever see, Toys or...
I didn't see Toys. And not to say, I think Robin Williams, I would have hit that for sure.
I don't know. He probably was pulling
I bet he
tail
was. Oh, yeah.
left and right.
Sure.
He had so much charm, so I get it.
Yes,
but I'm just saying.
Especially during
also
the
is
GMVN
relentless.
days.
He's just relentless.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Just wearing you down.
Yeah.
You
You'd
know?
probably have to fuck him just to make him just
stop doing the John
easy.
Wayne impression.
Yeah.
All right, I'll fuck you.
I get it. You're the gay preacher. Now let's just do it.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Anyway.
you bought it. You bought a plane ticket for it. How much does that run you?
Oh, it was annoying. They wanted to charge me what they would a child.
Right.
You know, and I'm like, this does not have a brain. This doesn't have a central nervous system.
Although they didn't charge you an adult price, so it's actually them being cool.
I guess. But in Denmark,
What did you want to be charged?
In Denmark, when you fly, they charge you based on like social status, like a lot of.
okay.
It's all very different prices.
On like mental abilities?
mental abilities, physical feats of strength, all
Animal,
of this.
vegetable, mineral.
Yes.
Wow.
So that was a little annoying, but yeah, it ended up costing me from Denmark like $600.
$600.
Oh,
Okay.
too much.
Yeah, that's a little too much. But and then how much is it to enter? I would presume that the Guinness Book of World Records has an entry fee.
Yeah,
of
there's
some
an
sort?
application fee. It's $180.
180. So you're $780 in the hole at this point. And
But I think perhaps the fame and fortune I get, you know, because they have a Guinness Book of Records World Tour where you go and you're with the other record holders and you do, you know, talks and meet and greets.
Well, you also are. It's very likely that you'll find like a millionaire, like a mysterious kind of billionaire that wants to give you like $1 million for a night with your grape.
Oh, yes. And of course, he would have, I bet, long fingernails.
Yes.
Very Howard Hughes, whatever.
Yes.
You know, and you know what? I will make my grape a whore.
Why not?
So if someone wanted to fuck your grape.
Yeah, doesn't it feel more like a woman would be more the? I guess if you're putting.
What's a woman gonna do to it?
I don't know. I
guess if it turns into a raisin and it's got ridges she can rub up
Something
against.
Yeah,
like
I don't know. I guess we'll see. I guess I was not thinking that someone would penetrate and break the surface of my grape, but I guess
That's,
of course.
I mean, it's
What
really.
else would you
You'd
do?
put it in where the stem comes out.
Okay.
It might be a one-time use kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what
You
I
take
mean?
its virginity and then you kill it like you should all women.
Right.
Just kidding. I don't have radical.
Is it a
views.
seeded grape?
It is a seeded grape.
Oh, how many
yeah.
seeds are in there? Can you tell if you shake it?
Or
Can
hold
you-
it up to the light or
Yeah.
anything?
Yeah, we did hold it up to light. It looks like it's like three.
Three. How big
really.
are those? Because you might have the biggest grape seeds as well.
Man, I'm just having records on records.
Yeah.
But this is what I wanted to
Please,
ask you
Scott,
about.
Ask me.
Okay, so you are planning on being famous as
Yeah.
the world record holder.
Yeah.
I have a copy of the Guinness Book of World Records right here. We always keep it in case
Wow, I'm feeling
situations like
challenged.
this would arise.
Yeah.
And I notice I'm flipping through it right here. I notice that the there are things for world's biggest fill in the blank.
Right.
But they don't list the owners of it. They just list the actual thing and how big it was. I think your grape might hold the world record, not you.
Right, but people will still be impressed, right? And I will.
They'll be
I can
impressed
tell
by your
them.
grape. I don't.
Yeah,
but I don't know whether you're going to be able to have
I
it
could
on
make-
your.
Okay,
your tombstone.
Well, you know, I am good at branding. I could make T-shirts, and in my town, I live in a small town.
How small is your town?
My town is, like 4,000 people.
That's a good Comic-Con size.
I thought you were saying Comic-Con was. Oh, you mean in your
In his-
ideal.
yeah, his
Comic-Con.
idea.
Yeah, that's like 80 real. Or no, you said what 70,000? No, how many? Pounds? Or get ready for a math brag if you tell me.
Uh-oh. I don't want to
I don't remember
set you
what
off.
you said, but anyway. Well, look, I admit maybe my plan is not foolproof.
Okay, but
I honestly,
you're
when
fine
this
with it,
grape
though.
appeared to me, I was like, this is my quickest ticket to success and fame.
When you say appear to you,
I mean that one day I went out into my backyard, and
Okay.
I would not say I'm a gardener or any. I maybe look at my backyard.
what do you do for a living?
I am a physical therapist.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For
For little children whose hands were broken.
okay, well,
Wow.
how often does that come
a
up?
lot in
It's a big-
Denmark?
it's a big-
Especially in a 4,000 person town.
It's a big Denmark issue.
Yeah.
Because the balls for playing, the basketball and the softball, we make them out of rocks in Denmark.
wow.
So
And by the way-
constantly flinging hard rocks at each other's hands and
Wow.
children's
What percentage
hands
of these
shatter.
what percentage of the 4,000 people are children? Is this like a Pied Piper town situation where it's the majority are children?
It
or-
is definitely a town of many children because, it's most that people will have like 8 kids.
Okay,
You know?
yeah, and if it's 2 people and having 8
and the
kids.
kids will out,
Well, if your kids are throwing rocks around, there's also a good chance that the injuries will. Well, I mean, since it's Denmark, I mean, let's be frank. The reason you have all those kids is to put them to work.
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
Yeah, you've got it. I mean,
so the crops are withering.
there's so
and-
much work to do in Denmark that
Yeah.
if you're going to have kids with broken hands, they're not that they're not worth
They're not
anything.
useful, and so
Yeah.
that's when I
Useful.
come in and I put their hands back
Right.
together
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
teach
yeah.
them how to use hands again.
Okay, so take me through the day. Are you just returning from work? Are you going to work when you find this grape?
It was a Saturday, so I was not doing any kind of work.
I mean, you could work on Saturdays. I don't know, but that you don't work on Saturdays.
No, we have very strict labor laws in Denmark where
No
it's
one
like
can work on a
nobody,
Saturday?
It's kind of like what is it when Jewish people they don't it's like no electricity or whatever, but it's a secular version of that where you just are we all chill out,
Governmentally
baby.
mandated.
Yes.
Oh, you
So-
say baby too.
Oh yes. Is that
Oh no,
We say that too.
I have some other
Well,
some
you
other
think
people.
Americans who own it? We can all say it.
No, I just have some people who come on the show. They say baby, and so yeah. So
Look, I'm not very familiar with your show, Scott.
Oh, no,
okay? This is
I'm not
me
saying you're-
warming up for my fame. I'm just learning.
This is like training wheels for your
Yeah,
fame.
yeah.
Yes, I'm like, I can throw this one away.
Right.
Okay, so it's a Saturday. You're not working.
Yes, and I go out, and I'm having my morning coffee, and I'm giving myself a little stretch, raising my arms above my head, and then I see some sort of mass by a tree that is near me, and I like this tree. My dad is buried under the tree.
Oh,
And so
really? Why?
Is he dead?
He is dead now.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'll let you know if he ever speaks through me.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
His name is Eddie, so that'd be fun. Daddy Eddie.
Daddy Eddie.
That would be really fun.
So far, I don't have any recollection.
Okay, well,
Let us
me know.
Yeah.
So,
Jinx.
Oh, we don't believe in jinx.
Oh, you don't have
in
jinx.
Denmark,
That's
so
not governmentally mandated
no,
either,
No,
jinxes?
no. Don't sass me. And so I go and I see this mass by my dead father's tree.
At this point, it's just a mass. It's like a shadowy mass.
As far as I don't have great vision, you
Oh,
know.
really?
Yeah.
So you have like a dog's vision.
Sure, yeah, for sure, 100%. But also a dog's smell and a dog's
Really?
ears.
So could you tell what it was from the smell?
I was like, this is a living thing. It's not like a big old turd of dirt.
It's not like Reese's Feces.
No. But
Right.
you know what? When you were saying that, I was listening. Wouldn't it be funnier to say? Wait, you said
I said feces
feces, but Reese's Feces.
Reese's
also
Feces is
funny
good, too.
too.
Reese's Feces would
I
be
think
good.
either one works.
Either one is really fun to
Especially
think about.
for Reese Witherspoon.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I
Her own
wonder.
fertilizer line.
I wonder if she's been married to who? Ryan Philippe and some other people probably.
Yeah, she has a new. I believe he's an agent at
He is. He's some
UTA.
sort of, yes.
What is it with all these agents, by the way, marrying these actresses?
Hey, I've been trying to marry my agent. It's
Have you
nope.
really?
Sorry, that was a different person speaking.
No, the agent that you just got.
Yes, my Hollywood
because
grape
of your
agent.
grape. Yeah.
Grape agent. But do you think that her husbands have ever, she ever leaves the bathroom and goes, and that's a little bit of Reese's Feces.
Whoa!
And then they're like, I don't know about. And then Ryan Philippe is like, we need to get a divorce.
And she goes, "You had me at Reese's Feces."
Right.
Right.
I don't see Tracy Flick doing that, but
So you see this mass.
I see this mass and I go, "Hey, mass, what are you doing at my dead father's tree?"
You knew it was alive.
Well, I could just, I like to talk out loud, you know. And so I live alone, okay? I have to talk to make sure I feel less alone. Anyway, wow, I get deep fast. So I go and I inspect it and I'm like, oh, looks like a big fruit or something.
Right.
And I slowly roll it over and sure enough, I'm like, this just looks like a very large grape. And I take a picture of it and I post it to the internet and I go, what is this, people? And they say, it's a big old grape. And I will say,
Were you tempted to take a nibble at all to test
it was
it
in
out?
the dirty dirt, and I also was like, this is an orb of life. Like my instinct is not immediately to go
To
and
eat it.
take from it, especially because if I'm being honest, which I asked us to all be, I felt like a connection to my father. Like, is my father being reborn as a big old grape?
Interesting.
Connected to this tree.
sure.
Have you washed off the grape since then?
Yes, and that's the answer. It's yes.
Yes. Now, was it growing on a grapevine?
A grapevine, yeah.
Or was
that's
it just sitting there?
Do you have the world's largest grapevine?
It seemed to have rolled away from whatever
From
its
somewhere
source
else?
was.
Are there
Yes.
any
okay.
grapes growing on your property at all?
No, not a grape. I mean, many navel oranges, but not a single
How
other
many
grape.
navel oranges would you
Like a
approximately?
couple of orange trees worth. I have orange trees.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
And are any of
like
those
anywhere,
big?
like anywhere in Denmark.
Sure.
Yeah.
Denmark is known for its oranges.
Denmark
For its citrus
oranges.
business.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Sitch Biz.
Are these big as well?
They are not in a way that would make you go, whoa.
Okay, but they're So they're not whoa big.
Unless you were someone who was like really impressed by average things.
Right, and then I don't want to know you because you must not have lived.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
So when do you hear back from the Guinness Book of World
It's
Records?
about a 3-week wait. So
Okay.
I plan to just get acquainted with here and,
Okay.
take some meetings.
Did you happen to look in the book? Because I have the book right here about what the biggest grape actually is to see whether you qualify.
I
or...
will say that I don't want to. I've made it this far, and
Right.
it feels as if I look now.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you mind if I look? Or...
I mean, it would offend me, but it is your show.
Oh, okay. Well,
So-
I guess I have to weigh whether offending you is important to me. Yeah, I'm just going to look.
Wow, Scott! Wow.
Shuffle.
I'm feeling sweat perspire on my face.
See. Grappling hook. No, I went too far. Here it is. Great.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, do you want me to say? Or,
I mean, I guess it
okay.
is.
Diameter of 8 feet 5 inches.
What?
Oh, no. We all know what the radius is of that.
The radius would be half. You're making a joke about my area formula, pi r squared.
Oh, the area. Yes, pi r squared.
And even it's a 3-dimensional thing, so I should have been talking about volume. Anyway, sorry, I'm using math brags to defer from the fact that I'm very upset.
That's a big-ass grape.
That is so much. It's insulting how much more it is.
Why would you think that you had the biggest grape? Your
Because
grape
I
is...
posted on the internet and they said, "Wow, big grape."
Yeah, but
Are you sure it's a grape?
Mine or the big old 8-footer?
No, yours.
The big old
because
8-footer
It wasn't
is
near a vine
verified.
or anything. I mean,
But it
what
has
if it's
such mass that it could have rolled.
It could
Maybe
be like
it's
a
an alien
giant
egg.
turd.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
an
same thing.
alien egg.
An
you
alien.
know?
I mean, that would be.
Did you bring the grape?
I did.
Can we take a look? I mean, I don't know why this
Yes, it's-
so late in your interview. Why I'm asking you if you brought it? I
It's
want to
big-
take a look at
It's
this
in this
thing.
cooler.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's a giant cooler. That might be the world's biggest cooler.
Wow.
Did you hear
It was
open?
sealed. It was actually pressure sealed.
Wow. Look at that. Okay, but pull it up here if you don't mind. Let's get a look at this thing.
Very careful.
Okay, so that's if it is a grape, it's the blackest grape I've
Yeah.
ever seen.
It's a classic black grape.
No.
It
don't-
smells.
Yeah.
Well, what are you? Okay.
Oh.
Where are your big grapes? Relax, haters.
Do you own a dog like a Saint Bernard or something?
Exactly that.
Okay, well, I think that this might
You think
just
this
be
is
like
his grape?
No, I don't think that it's
You think
a
this
grape
is a dog's
that
grape?
belongs.
No.
Is there a record for world's largest dog grape?
No, I think it might be a Saint Bernard's Dookie.
What is this word? We don't have it in Denmark. What is dookie?
Did you notice that did your dog like not have a? Do you know what a bowel movement is?
Yeah, was your dog stopped up for
a
in
while.
his poop place?
Yes, it's
Yes.
pooping. Did he not poop for a while?
I mean, he's really a slow poop. He maybe poops
He's a
like
slow pooper?
once a week.
Do you
Oh,
feed
that's
him?
not enough.
Wow. Do you
I
feed him
feed
lots
him-
of grains?
Lots of ice cream.
Classic Danish cheeses.
Oh no, you have a giant.
Straight dog dairy.
Look, if you have another $180, I think you can apply to the Guinness Book.
Look it
for
up, look it up.
largest.
Of dog
look it
shit?
up. Let me.
Look up largest dog
I
turd.
really need this.
Okay, dog turd.
This one was 2.5 feet in diameter. Is that
Yeah.
what we said?
Okay, turkey. No, I went too far.
Oh.
Turd, comma dog. 1 foot 3 inches in diameter.
Oh my God!
You did it.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Now when I die, it can say, had a big dog turd. Thank God.
Right.
I have a legacy.
Oh, thank goodness.
You've
Well,
got something to hold on to.
Ooh, and it's this big dog shit.
put it away, please.
Please.
Look, we need to take a break.
Please.
Pressure sealed again.
How could you think a grape would have hair in it?
Yeah, and corn.
Like a peach. Peaches have fuzz, grapes have hairs.
I don't know. All right, we need to take a break. When we come back, we have, this is exciting. We have an educator coming on the show.
Oh, never heard of one of those. Wow. Cool. Does he have a big dog shit? I think not.
Wow, you have mentally gone to big dog shit owner.
I take pride in it real fast.
Like that. All right.
Very flexible.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll be more with Andy Richter, more with Tina Danish, and we'll have Patricia Primm after this. Come on back. Here's something that's not morbid. It's National Make a Will Month. at LegalZoom. Wow. This is the best month, and honestly, it's making me think about it. It is National Make-A-Will Month. That means it's time to take control of your family and your assets. You don't want to leave everyone out in the cold. You don't want to be like Prince, honestly, where people are like, who gets all the money? No, you want everything to be crystal clear. Preparing for your family's future is the most important thing you're going to do all of this summer. Yes, of course, there's a lot to think about, but that is why LegalZoom created an estate planning kit to get you going. It's got all the tools you're going to need to stop procrastinating and stop putting off these difficult decisions and start preparing for your family's future all in one place. Go to LegalZoom.com/prepare to get your free kit. Maybe a will is right for you or a trust might be right for you. Whatever it is, you're going to get special LegalZoom discounts, an estate plan checklist, an ebook, and other helpful info to help you and to aid you in your decision. And if you have more questions, you can always get advice from their network of attorneys who are available in all 50 states, since LegalZoom is not a law firm. So go to LegalZoom.com/prepare today. There's no obligation, just great resources to help you protect everything you care about during National Make-A-Will Month. That is LegalZoom.com/prepare. Hey, everyone, want to tell you about this new show, Striking Terror into the Hearts of Criminals Everywhere. Chicken Man is back. This classic campy radio series entertained listeners around the world for decades. Now Chicken Man is a podcast. Here are the first 20 episodes for free right now on Earwolf. When you need even more Chicken Man than that, Stitcher Premium has you covered with all 273 episodes. Just go to StitcherPremium.com/chickenman, one word, and use promo code CBB at checkout. You're going to get your free month. Comedy Bang Bang, we're back here with Andy Richter and Patricia.
Tina Danish.
Tina Danish, of course.
Don't forget.
Don't forget.
I will never forget. And this is exciting. I'm fascinated with people who give back to the community. I mean, Andy, you and I have had careers in show business probably our whole life.
Right.
We haven't had that much of an opportunity to really sow the seeds of making the world a better place.
No, I've been far too busy working on me.
Yeah.
Because if I don't work on me, then who am I going to work on?
Exactly. You can. Yeah. I mean, you could order around your kids, probably boss them around.
Oh, right. I have kids.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
Yeah. Probably, take care of your family.
I remember.
Yeah. And, Tina, I don't know. I mean, I guess you certainly work with young children, so that's...
And I have a Saint Bernard.
And what is your success rate with the children's hands?
How much? 1 in 10.
Only 1 in 10?
Hey, you get into the hand-fixing business, it's fucking hard.
Yeah, no, I bet, yeah. So it is my pleasure to have an educator on the show, and this is exciting. She is the head of Patricia Primm's etiquette school, and she is here to teach us all about etiquette. Please welcome to the show, Patricia Primm. Hello, Patricia. So nice to see you.
What?
You're on the air. Patricia Primm, welcome to the show. It's so good to see you.
I'm supposed to be at the dentist office.
What's this?
Did you steal me here?
Someone stole you?
How did you get me here?
Patricia?
I'm supposed to have my wisdom teeth out today.
Oh,
Scott, did you steal a dental patient?
No, Patricia, did you? You've been booked on the show Comedy Bang Bang. This is the podcast Comedy Bang Bang that you've been booked on for a couple of weeks. We've been waiting for your appearance.
Yeah. What?
Comedy Bang Bang.
Patricia, I have a suspicion that your teeth have already been pulled.
No, they said wait here and count to 10.
And now you're in an alternate dimension, maybe.
What?
I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of it.
Your mouth is full of gauze. It's visibly full of gauze.
Your mouth is full of
bleeding?
It's
a little.
full of bloody.
I'm bleeding.
Yeah, that's true.
It's full of bloody gauze. Yes.
Get your hands off me.
I wanted to check to make sure that you had.
I don't know you. Get your hands off me.
I'm Scott Aukerman. I'm the host of Comedy Bang Bang. You've been booked on the show. I think what happened was you counted down to 10, and you were pumped full of drugs, and now you've woken up and you're on the show here. You must have made your way to the studio.
Where are my teeth?
Your teeth. You were getting your wisdom teeth gone. Do you mind if I check out your mouth? Do you mind if I poke around in there a little bit? It's just my cold finger.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. All right. Let me reach all the way back there. Yeah. See, no wisdom teeth. They're gone. There. Okay.
What did you do?
I pulled my finger out.
What was that sound?
That's the sound of me pulling my finger out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to pull your finger out of my mouth?
Okay.
This woman does not seem like she is much for etiquette.
Yeah. Patricia, you're on the show to talk about etiquette. You're the head of an etiquette school.
Patricia.
Oh, you know about etiquette?
I know. I don't. You're here. You do. Yes. Wait, do you have any etiquette tips?
Yeah, I have an etiquette tip. Scott.
Okay.
The soup spoon goes on the right. Right up your asshole, Scott.
Oh,
American etiquette is gross. I hate it.
That's not an actual etiquette tip, Tina.
Yeah.
Oh God, now she's crying.
Do you need a woman's help?
I'm not
Woman to
crying. I'm happy.
What?
Do you need a fellow woman to comfort you, to place a tiny hand upon your back?
I'm an expert in tiny hands.
Are you Danish?
Yes. Why
does that
make you
make
sad?
you cry?
I'm happy.
You're happy?
It sounds happy, you say?
I'm crying because I'm happy.
You're happy that she's Danish?
You're so sweet.
Thank you.
You were there with me when I needed you.
I maybe you are still under the drugs because that is.
I feel fine.
Yeah, you're not acting fine. I
know about etiquette, Scott. I know how to act.
Okay, well, it seems you're not acting very polite right now.
Maybe here's something.
You're not acting very politely.
Oh, yes.
Is the proper way to say
so you're
that.
a grammar expert too?
Politely.
It is the adverb.
Is my very polite Chinese neighbor.
Okay.
Politely. That is cool. That is cool.
You know,
I really love that.
It's not cool.
Cool.
Very polite.
I like you guys are still holding hands.
Chinese.
I think this is a thing now.
Oh.
Her thing?
This is a thing now. Us.
Oh yeah.
Did you bring me from the dentist?
I did not. But you know, let's not live in the past. You're here right now. You know.
How did you get here? Did you drive here?
Did you bring me here?
No one brought you here.
She was laying in the lobby when I came up in the elevator.
Oh, okay.
And I just thought it was a nicely dressed homeless woman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know how you got to the lobby. Maybe an Uber?
Oh, my God.
How did you get to the dentist this morning?
What do you drive? What kind of car do you drive, Patricia?
I drive a Nissan.
Yeah. What that's okay. What model?
Sentra?
I put my knees on the floor when I'm sucking cock.
No.
Wow, you know, I want to hold your hand less from hearing those words.
Oh, I've carpet dents in my knees.
Oh, Patricia.
What do you mean?
I gotta rub these carpet dents out of my knees.
I think that they said the anesthetic has really brought out a secret part of Patricia's personality.
Yeah, like her animal, her id or
Yes.
something.
Oh my gosh.
We're seeing the yang where she's normally the yin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's Polite Lee's girlfriend.
Oh, you know, Andy, you make sense of what is happening. This is the
trying to.
opposite of etiquette.
This makes
Because of
yes.
drugs. Because of teeth drugs.
Yes.
Am I on the Conan Barbarian show?
No, but I'm
It's
frankly-
Andy Kindler.
Frankly, yeah.
Am I on
Listen,
Animal Planet?
No.
If I'd be
That's a
bombing,
deep pull.
I'd be bombing much worse if I were Andy Kindler. I mean, it's what he does.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
It's a badge of honor.
God love him.
Can you imagine a whole planet of animals?
I mean, there are.
I mean, the Earth is one plus humans.
yeah, there are
Yeah.
planets
Humans
of
are
ghosts.
animals.
Am I right?
Yeah, Pluto.
And some things
So-
become things you don't know, like a grape suddenly is a turd.
Yeah.
That's really that's you know what I think Maya Angelou should write a poem about that.
Yeah, if only. Or her ghost. Mm-hmm. Yeah, her Pluto ghost.
She dead?
Isn't she?
That is literally what I was thinking. I wondered. I
R.I.
don't know.
Is she
R.I.
dead?
possible?
Can we get a Google
Hold
on
on,
that?
let me see.
Can we get a Google on
I'm
that?
touching the afterlife. No, she's not up there, but
She's
I
not-
mean, yeah, she might
I was
be
really
taking a
looking
nap.
forward to hearing from her
Yeah.
through you.
Anyway, Patricia, I want to know how does like an etiquette school, is that a good money making business these days? I mean, there are a lot of people. It seems to be very uncivil times.
Yeah. How are your finances? Is I think what he's trying
Wow,
to.
that's a rude question.
Well, you know, I'd like to know.
Make a lot of money.
Really?
When people get more rude,
Yeah.
they need more etiquette. So I get the rudest people, and I teach them how to act properly, how to set the table. You know, you need a big tablecloth on the table, Scott.
Bigger than the table, yeah, slightly, so that there's a little overlap. Yeah.
You need a lot of overlap
How much overlap is the proper etiquette
so
on a
that
table?
you don't see me under the table.
Oh boy.
What are you doing under the table?
She's sucking cock. I know. I can see. That's where
I'm
this
not
goes.
sucking cock.
What are you sucking?
I'm sucking pussy.
God, Patricia.
Pussy, Scott.
Okay, I don't look.
Mind your manners.
I feel like we're taking advantage of you here. I
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
like I should be shutting down
Don't
the
And
internet.
especially if this can't be good for your business.
No, I mean, let's give it a plug. Patricia Primm's Etiquette School. Where's that located?
It's located anywhere my mouth is.
No.
Don't take
I think-
more on your plate than
I
you
think-
can eat, Scott.
I think that means Pomona.
I feel.
Good Pomona burn.
Sorry, Pomona.
How do you know Pomona burns?
I know Pomona and Denmark.
You know what? I feel like I'm taking advantage of you, but honestly, this is the show where we talk to interesting people, and I feel we may get more out of her, you know, than.
Filth is pretty interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so, I mean, why did you want to get into etiquette?
Because I was raised. When I was a little girl, my family was so rude to me. They were so rude.
What did they do? What were they doing?
Oh, they would fart at the table.
Oh,
They would fart on the dog.
Big theme of today.
Yeah.
Dog and their feces.
We
Yeah.
only had one fork.
one fork, and you had to
Given
share
meal.
it?
No, I mean per person.
Well, how many do you want?
You need a salad fork.
Okay, and you knew
You
this
need
as a little
meat
girl?
Fork.
Okay. Dessert fork.
No.
No.
You need a spoon for dessert, Scott, because it's pudding.
What if it's
It's always pudding, Scott.
Okay.
So there's never any cake?
Were you raised in Britain?
There's never any pie?
Yeah.
It's a cake. Closest you get to cake is a tiramisu, which is
We know what tiramisu is.
structured pudding.
Yes, we know what it is. So this
You
was
know that tiramisu is structured pudding?
yes.
You refer to tiramisu as structured
No,
pudding?
I refer to it
Its
as
proper
tiramisu
name?
because I know what it is.
Tiramisu's proper name
Is tiramisu?
is structured pudding.
It's not. All right.
Am I right?
Wait, don't look at them. Look at
Yeah.
me.
I mean, I'm gonna go with it. Although structured pudding does sound more like a Rush album,
Yeah, that's true.
you know.
That is so funny.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Get out from under
Get
the
out
table.
from under the table.
Come on, get back
I'm
up
a
here.
married
Oh
man.
no, he doesn't have a
That's
pussy.
funny.
Okay,
I don't have a
There's
pussy.
nothing for you to suck.
You're
Yeah.
funny.
Oh no!
Get
Patricia,
please.
I insist.
Oh my God!
Stay above
He's
the
pulling.
table.
She's pulling a dental dam out.
I'm going to give you some material
pulling
for
out
your
the- oh, no.
State of the Industry
No, no, no.
address.
We want to.
Just for laughs next
Oh no.
year.
Oh no.
We
No,
want
no,
to.
no.
We want you to have at least the table at chin height, like the ultimate talk show. All right, so keep above the table. Hello.
What?
Yeah, you weren't listening earlier.
Yeah, you
Table
were.
at chin height makes it easier to give blowjobs under the
Oh,
table.
yeah, because there's more to cover.
But your chin is on the table.
Yeah, we need you to rest your
that's-
chin upon the table.
Why? Because you're going to curb me?
No, we're not going
No,
to
This is
no.
American History X?
I'm amazed
What is this,
at it.
curb your enthusiasm?
An etiquette teacher knows about curbing someone.
Curb your
Like curb
enthusi-
stump. Is
Yes,
that what
curb
you-
stump.
Curb
That's it.
stomp,
Yeah.
Okay.
Curb stomp your enthusiasm.
Oh, fun.
What if someone took American History X and then put the da-da-da-da-da-da-da over the curb stomp and called it curb stomp your enthusiasm? That'd be a funny
Oh
video.
my gosh,
go.
Someone
make
take it. Go viral.
Go do
Make
that.
it.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
Somebody-
viral.
some young comedy upstart just
Go.
got a career right
Go.
now.
Put that on your YouTube
That's a
channel.
freebie.
Smoke it.
That's a Reese's Freebies.
YouTube bread.
Yes.
How can I eat bread out of the computer?
No, it's
No, it's-
YouTube Red.
YouTube.
YouTube bread.
Red.
Are you doing like observational comedy now?
Ryan Filippi.
Oh, what if he said that coming out of the bathroom? That's
She
not bad.
has Reese's feces. And
you were
he
listening to a
hates
little bit.
Ryan Filippi. What?
PP.
I wasn't listening.
You're just saying this of your own accord?
Yeah?
I think maybe you absorbed it subconsciously
Yeah.
in your days.
I don't absorb anything subconsciously. Everything I do is top level.
This, I gotta say, this cotton that stuff.
You gotta say,
Okay, you are so antagonistic at this point.
oh, don't yell at her.
Wait, now you're talking in the third
yeah,
person?
why? What happened there? You lost me, baby.
You became the narrator of your own life?
My mouth is so dry, Scott.
Yeah, take the
Yeah,
cotton
there's
out.
some water. Have a drink of water.
Have a drink.
There's
Yeah,
some water right
anything.
there.
God, the blood is just all.
Oh, it's really
I
gross.
can't
It's like
swallow.
it's like you have a blood goatee or something.
A bloaty.
I guess.
I love to make portmanteaus when they're not necessary.
Are they ever necessary? Really?
I'm
My
trying to think of one that is
podiatrist-
probably not.
No.
No.
Let's ask Al OP show about that.
My podiatrist says I have portmanteaus.
Oh.
What would that mean? Something about your toes? Poor
Your
man's toes?
No,
Portman toes?
like someone from Portugal who makes, a
Like
fortified
the toes
wine.
of a dock worker who works at a port.
Oh,
The toes of a dog work.
Always dropping boxes on his toes.
Yes, bludgeoned.
So flat toes, in other
darn
words?
these portmanteaus.
Little flat toes.
You have little flat toes. Well, Tina
No, it
here
doesn't
works.
translate.
It doesn't translate to the foot.
No, an adult woman's feet is not the same as little children's hands.
I don't know. I think they're comparable.
You don't know. I know. So
Back-
trying to ruin it. You're going
Back
to antagonize both guests.
He's very sexist. He's
Yeah.
just about attacking
is
the
that
women.
What this is?
I
You didn't
d-
attack Andy, and there's so much to attack. Sorry, shots fired.
Listen, I'm with
What do you want to attack?
I'm with you.
Let's hear
Oh,
it.
his sunny disposition.
It's all so sunny.
He's cool, like Warby Parker style glasses, but I bet they're not. I bet they're actual expensive glasses.
No, they're
'cause
not very
he's a
expensive
man.
at all because my head is so big. I have to buy them
But
from
wouldn't
a
that,
very
if they're
special place.
special, then wouldn't they be more expensive?
But they're not. They're very cheap, actually. In fact, one of the iPads just came off today, and it's just hanging on. I'll show you. Look at that.
Whoa.
It hurts.
That sucks.
You have
I-
iPads on your glasses?
Well, the nose pads, I mean. I said iPad. I meant nose pad.
Wait, did you-
But and look, and they're cheap too. See, like the metal under the
oh
nose
my
pad.
God. I feel like
It's
we've
turned
gotten
green.
way off. They're having a side conversation
Yeah,
about
yeah,
glasses.
About glasses.
Practically
well,
off
what did
mic.
You want to
happen
go
today-
back to the surly dental blowjobist?
I don't know. I mean, it's a
What?
surly dental blowjob. That's a Rush album.
Yeah.
I'm not Shirley. I'm right on time. Shirley is a portmanteau for so early.
Okay.
Kill yourself.
Don't respond to me by saying okay, Scott. Just let your laughter speak for itself.
Fine.
You don't have to laugh and then say okay, like you're embarrassed for laughing at a stupid joke.
I may have been politely laughing. Have you ever heard of a fake laugh?
That's the most polite thing you've done today, Scott.
Do you ask people in their etiquette school, do you suggest they fake laugh when someone makes a terrible joke?
You should always fake laugh.
Yeah.
You specifically, Scott.
What? Give me some etiquette tips here. I mean, that's why you came on the show, right?
What?
Okay, I'm gonna
You
go
want
back to
an
this.
etiquette tip?
Yeah, give me an etiquette tip.
The hostess. Nobody starts eating until the hostess starts eating.
Okay.
Okay.
What's funny about that?
We're polite laughing.
Well,
you said
yeah.
we should do it.
We're just happy to have you here.
Yeah, we're happy you're okay.
I'm happy you're not on underneath the table.
Are you married? Do you have a loved one who's worried about you right now?
a significant other?
A sig-o?
There you go. Always saving time, those Danes.
Yeah. Contractualize those words.
Yeah.
Contractify? You know.
Contractibility.
Yeah.
Do you have a husband?
He
have a wife?
left me, Scott.
Oh, no.
Because I'm unlovable.
Oh,
don't-
that is not
I mean,
true.
It's a little true right now, but
Yeah.
in,
You're probably not like this all the time.
Yeah,
unless-
I bet you're only episodically unlovable.
Yeah.
No, I'm annoying.
well, you have self-awareness.
I'm a control freak.
Are you correcting your loved ones?
I'm bossy.
Yeah.
I'm always under the table at dinner parties.
Okay, well, that's probably the biggest problem in your marriage.
No, this has got to be a problem at the school because I imagine that you teach the lessons, but you also have like sort of workshops where you practice things. Correct? Would I be correct in assuming that?
Yes.
So don't you have like practice dinner parties with the place settings so people can learn how to set them and then practice how to like? Do you go under the table when you're teaching people about etiquette?
You have to, because you have to teach that nobody eats until the hostess eats first.
Right.
But is
are you
is the hostess eating dinner or is the hostess eating
pussy?
I think it's pussy.
What?
Are people taking your classes because they want their pussies ate?
Pussy's eating? This is like a Thai massage, but for escort or for etiquette services.
There's food in the pussy.
Oh,
What?
There's little
seems really
finger
unhygienic.
sandwiches.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
How are you knuckle deep in these finger sandwiches?
What?
Never mind. Never. It's something from earlier.
Why would you put your finger in your food?
They're
Well,
called
the
finger
tiramisu,
food.
they're lady fingers.
That's true.
That's good.
Okay, now you're.
You're so funny.
Okay,
Oh
don't.
boy.
Yeah, we're back to
You're
this.
so funny.
Please, Patricia, no.
You're
No. Patricia, I promise you.
No.
My penis is retracted into my body like a turtle. I'm now turtling.
Well, that makes it sound
my
more like a
penis.
pussy, which is
Yeah.
what?
That's true.
Oh no!
I can
Hold
work
on.
with that.
All right. It's poking out a little bit,
Okay, yeah.
just so you don't, unless
So
you
it's just
mistake
like
it.
a bad penis.
Unless you mistake it for some sort of, horrible like dwarf clit or something.
A dwarf clit.
Yep.
That's not a bad TV show either.
Dwarf clit.
It's like a Xena type show that you could star in. Okay, look, Patricia, I feel bad for you. This is not the appearance that you wanted to have, I think. I feel
Why? I'm proud of what I did today.
Okay, but I worry tomorrow or when this comes out, you're going to, be very embarrassed by this, and this is going to do harm to your business. We want to give a nice plug. It's probably a very nice school that you can go to. There's probably not a lot of, sexual things happening. That's probably just the drugs talking. But Patricia
If
Primm's
it's not
etiquette school.
sexual, then how's it a nice plug? You get it?
Yeah, you're no Andy Kindler.
Yeah, because you
I'm
haven't
not
you haven't
really-
said anything about Ricky Gervais since you've been here.
Look, we're gonna have to wrap up your segment, but please come back when you actually have
I
good
can't
tips.
swallow.
You're just.
That's gonna get in the way of the work you like to do.
Scott?
Whooping.
Oh, whooping. That's like a is that a Danish
Is that a Danish
shot?
Yeah.
Whooping.
It's
Whooping.
to boom boom, whereas as in
Yes, yes.
They don't have drums in Denmark.
Yeah,
Whooping.
we just have our
Yeah,
mouths.
you hit a reindeer and then its antler. That's whooping.
Yeah,
Lip rubbing.
you've been.
whip rubbing.
Whip rubbing?
Whipping is a portmanteau for
It's a
whip
contraction.
Oh,
rubbing.
stop trying to make portmanteaus happen.
Look, we need.
Although, have you ever seen Natalie Portman's toes?
Oh, that was in front of us all along.
It sure was.
Inside us all.
they're
along.
not flat.
They are not flat at all.
They have nice curves. Okay, look, we need to wrap it up here. In fact, we have one. Sorry, come back when you actually have more of your wits about you, though. Promise me that, because we'll get a real segment
I
up.
promise, God.
Okay, look, we need to go to our final feature on the show.
Promise you.
Okay, we don't have the rights to that song. You can't.
What song?
You can't sing.
What do we think this song is?
That's true. I'm not,
Yeah.
I'm not really hearing a discernible
I'll make a
melody.
promise
Isn't there a song that's like,
to
I promise you, I'll make love to you?
Oh, that's
No.
a Backstreet.
But
Yeah,
what is the
I'll
version?
I'll make
Or,
love
Boyz
to
II Men.
you like you want me to.
Promise is
And
nowhere in
I'll
there.
hold you tight, baby, all through the night.
I will promise you.
I'll eat your
And
pussy
now you don't need the
too.
rights to it because we changed the words.
Under the table.
Under the table.
Under the table, down where it's drier. I stole that from, I directed a UCB Mod team and they made a sketch. But this is the real person talking.
Oh, no.
Don't worry. He wrote a great sketch. His name's Jeff Topolsky, Brooklyn Nine-Nine writer's assistant.
Oh, no.
Reality is crumbling, Scott.
All right. Before that happens, let's go to our final feature on the show. It's a little something called plugs.
Technicality! No, that, roll over! Technicality! Hey, not man! Where them plugs? I'm joking aside! I'm joking aside! I'm joking aside! We're clumsy for that show! Plugs! Plugs! Plugs!
Did you hear that lyric? They said clumsy portmanteau in there. Interesting.
What was a clumsy portmanteau?
Well, we've talked about clumsy portmanteaus on the show before. I think they're referencing that. The aforementioned L.A. Peterson, the smooth criminal. All right. That was, by the way, Foamy Plugs by Too Long Didn't Read, all one word. And let's
I thought that was Moby.
Yeah, I don't think you know anything about music. All right. Andy, what do you got to plug? Obviously, Conan is on 4-ish Gump days a week.
4 days a week, buddy, on TBS. I don't know what channel it is. Look it up. And I am also doing an arc on Santa Clarita Diet, which is
That's the Drew Barrymore.
play a zombie?
Tim
or whatever?
Oliphant. No, I play a realtor, the guy, the asshole boss.
And when
So
can-
I came
when can
here
we-
for some research to check out Aukerman.
Wubbing.
That's a Drew Levine.
No, I was in the pilot episode, and then I come back for four
In the next season that
in the
is
next season.
not
I
aired
do.
yet. All right.
and
well,
I do not know. I do not know if I am eaten.
Okay.
But
So,
I may well be eaten.
but you
How's
like.
Drew Barrymore?
She's lovely.
Okay.
I mean, not just physically, but essence-wise.
How is Timothy Oliphant?
He's great.
Used to do the sports on the station where we started.
He really did.
Indy
Yeah. No,
1031.
he's. I know him pretty well. We're
Oh, really?
yeah, and he's really a really wonderful, lovely.
You guys are best friends?
No, I wouldn't say best friends, but he is like one of the rare kind of non-showbiz phony assholes that you run into. So
He's always
pretty
seemed like
great.
I would hear him on the radio
Yep.
before our show, giving the old sports news.
he's
and seems like
he's
a
really
nice regular guy.
nice regular person.
So that's how you get a part in show business: is you got to know the star.
That
the
was
show.
helpful, but the main thing was that the show was created by Victor Fresco, who created Andy Richter Controls the Universe.
There we go. I see. That's how it all happens.
Yeah.
So if you're out there and you want to be in show business, you got to know someone.
You got. Well, first of all, the first thing you need to do is be on a TV show and then get another TV show.
Right. Yeah. The only way
That's
you
my
can be on a
advice.
TV show is to be
That's
on,
really
already
the
be on
secret. You
one.
got to be on a TV show and then get on another one.
Right. Got it. All right. Good advice, by the
Yep.
way. Thanks for giving show
Privilege
business
is
advice.
real, bitches.
Phew.
Wabi bing. Tina Danish, what do we have to plug here? You have anything?
Well, my big old dog turd.
Right. Where can people see this dog turd? Are you going to have viewings of it? It's going to decompose at some point.
Yes, and that is sad to me. Maybe check out the Guinness Book of World Records if it makes it in. And then my good friend Alison Rich is on The Goldberg Season 5, premieres September 27th.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay, so you guys are friends.
Yeah, she's cool as hell.
Great. I'm going to plug, hey, the Now Hear This Festival is coming up, I believe. My show is September 9th, Live Comedy Bang Bang in New York. There's a ton of other shows there. Lauren Lapkus and John Gabers' show, Who Charted, a bunch of great shows, but ours is on Saturday, September 9th. And I have Paul F. Tompkins is going to be there and a lot of special guests. This is going to be a big blowout. You do not want to miss it. And also, I want to hype that this Thursday, we have a very special bonus episode coming out where I go one-on-one with one of our old favorite guests, from who was on early on in the show, and we're going to do a one-on-one interview talking all about their career in show business. So you do not want to miss that. All right, let's go to.
Oh, you're not saying who it is, though?
I want to leave
It's a
some
secret?
It's a secret, but an old guest who's been on, especially in the early days, and we're going to go one-on-one, and we're going to get really deep into
Steve Martin.
I'm not really taking guesses at this point.
Steve Martin.
It's Steve Martin.
Steve Martin.
All right, it's Steve Martin.
Steve Martin.
You guys don't.
No.
Steve Martin Mole. Now that is a clumsy portmanteau. Patricia Primm, you obviously want to plug your school.
Patty Primm's Etiquette Suckfest.
No, it's Patricia Primm's Etiquette School.
School?
Why do you say that like it's suggestive?
Called a school, but I learn something new every time.
Yeah. What's that?
That's the idea, is to learn in the school.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
I learned how long I can hold my breath.
All right. So,
all right.
Go to Patricia Primm's etiquette school. Open 5 days a week, or is this like a Denmark situation?
Okay,
so
it's
night. All right.
Everything's
great.
open.
All right. Very good.
Okay.
All right. Let's close.
All right.
Let's close. Okay. Let's close up the old plug bag.
Talk about bags and bags. I'm talking about opening bags. I'm talking about bags and bags. I'm talking about opening bags. I'm talking about bags and bags. I'm talking about opening bags. I'm talking about bags and bags. I'm talking about opening bags.
All right, guys.
Is that the guy that sings Despacito?
It is. Yes, Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber? Does he sing Despacito?
He does.
Yes.
Oh.
How long it's taken you to learn that?
Fella.
No.
No,
he's a Canadian fella.
No, there's the Spanish fella that sings Despacito.
All right. You just,
Maybe
all right,
he's
Grandpa.
featured on it or something.
Sure thing, Grandpa. It's a Spanish guy.
I know. He was on the Conan O'Brien show, and I watched him sing it. There were dancers and everything.
How was his plastic surgery?
I didn't get a good look.
Back of the ears?
Yeah.
Not stubbly?
They don't let me near the musical people for fear that I'll grab a tambourine.
How many times would that happen if they let you near?
Every goddamn time.
I can't think of a song where tambourine wouldn't help.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know?
Honestly.
I'll make love to you. Now you want me to.
Little offbeat tambourine. Offbeat tambourine. There's a show. Guys, I want to thank you for coming, Andy. Always great to see you.
Thank you for having me.
You have
again.
any updates on those chairs, or
no? I think I just have to go pick it up.
Oh, so you are?
Yes.
She's making
Luis
you
Fonsi, Despacito.
Okay, but Justin Bieber is maybe the
He's the
featured
main
artist.
person.
Or?
No, it's Luis Fonsi. It's his song.
Do we have the
I guess we did buy the rights to this. Yes.
No, you didn't.
So
Okay, you would be hearing it if you wanted.
right, Tina. So great to meet you. Congratulations on your
much.
success.
Thank you.
You might want to freeze that thing.
I'm trying to get it up. Shit, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
There, I got it.
Yeah.
Freeze this turd was your
Sorry.
last words?
Yeah, you may want to freeze. I mean, Were my last words.
Just now.
Oh, no. Am I dying?
Maybe
Am I going to be a deadie?
No one should ever say freeze this turd because
Just
it
in
could
case
be
they
their last
die.
word.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you're out there, never say freeze that turd. Patricia, are you all right?
How did I get here?
Oh, no.
She's starting the loop over.
I hope that you took an Uber, but you may have driven.
Will you take me home?
Now, is your Nissan here? Do you know?
My knees are on the floor.
Okay, all right. We'll see you next time. We'll see you on Thursday. Okay, thanks. Bye. Hey, everyone. Thanks for listening. And remember, LegalZoom has created a free estate planning kit to help you take control of your family and assets. Just go to LegalZoom.com/prepare. You're going to get special LegalZoom discounts, an estate plan checklist, an ebook, and tons of other helpful info. Plus, if you have any questions, you can turn to LegalZoom's network of attorneys who are available in all 50 states, since LegalZoom is not a law firm. Go to LegalZoom.com/prepare today. There's no obligation, just great resources to help you protect everything you care about during National Make a Will Month. That is LegalZoom.com/prepare.
Oh, hey, everybody, I'm Dave Holmes.
And I'm Matt McConkey, the sidekick that Dave Holmes never wanted.
You're not a sidekick, you are a full co-host.
Oh, please. I should be so lucky to have that title.
On. We are on an equal footing here. And homophilia.
Homophilia.
It's all about us, me and Matt, talking to a wide variety of LGBTQI plus exclamation point individuals about their lives, about their pop culture diets, what they're watching on TV, what they're loving, and
who they're loving. So we're going to take a deep dive into their personal lives, ask some very intrusive questions, about what their current dating status is, how did they come out, what was their biggest heartbreak, what's going on in their Grindr account, can we see their Grindr account?
Can we improve their Grindr account?
Oh, yeah.
We'll be releasing new episodes every Friday.
Homophilia is coming to you beginning Friday, August 11th, right here on Earwolf.
This has been an Earwolf production, executive produced by Scott Aukerman, Chris Bannon, and Colin Anderson. For more information and content, visit earwolf.com.